Their last home match ahead of the championship. They will have a lap of honour in front of a packed crowd. And a little sing-song as well. Can we be joining in, Frank?
Possibly.
That's why it's raining.
I think it's there's a below par performance tonight by Ireland. It looked like an end of season just game where they just didn't have the legs. I think they'll, once they get to Japan, they'll have a bit of time to recover, and then obviously tune up for them for the games when they start. But it's to lose the home record is disappointing. But they were always that extra yard slower than the Nigerians. They can't take it away from them. I think they deserve to win the match tonight.
Well, of course, they did lose their final warm-up match before the USA 94, and then promptly won their opening match in surprising fashion against Italy. So a repeat of that wouldn't go amiss. Ray Houghton, of course, got the winning goal in that game in New Jersey. And now, before they head off to the Far East, a trip which they will begin tomorrow, it's applause for the supporters here who faithfully followed them through a magnificent qualifying campaign, and setting tonight aside, they deserve all the credit being heaped upon them for the way in which they qualified. Jason McAteer, whose goal played such a big part in getting them here, that winner here against Holland that really ruled them out. And he and the rest of his colleagues.
I think the support here has been great. Even when the team wasn't doing particularly well, when Mick took over in transition, they still came and supported it. And the friendly matches we've had here in the last few months, full houses every single time. But it's I think the players do really genuinely appreciate the support they've been given.
Well, they've certainly given plenty of entertainment along the way as well. And there is a genuine bond here between the players and the supporters. Always a great fervent and passionate atmosphere here at Lansdowne Road. Sadly a letdown tonight with the defeat, but they at least go to the World Cup in good heart. Final score tonight though, Ireland 1, Nigeria 2.
So they're smiling there. I wonder if it would be the same had they won. It doesn't seem to have affected the crowd, at least.
Not the crowd, but certainly the players. You can see in some of their faces very disappointed that the last game before they leave tomorrow for Japan was a defeat. And Mick especially, I'm sure we'll hear his comments in a few minutes, where he'll say, it does matter. We want to go over there unbeaten before we play our first game against Cameroon. It wasn't to be tonight, and I think more than anything else for me was the chances that we created, which were quite a few. We just didn't turn them into goal. We only had the one, and I think the pleasing aspect from Mick's point of view, take the positives out of it, was the performance of Stephen Reid, who came on as a substitute, and I thought he'd done very well, and he'll give Mick a few headaches whether he play him or not. But you can see there the fans, there's a party atmosphere there. They know how well Ireland have done to qualify. When you look at the group we were in, Matt, the likes of Holland and Portugal in there, no one expected us to get out of it, but we've shown great qualities throughout the campaign to get there, and now it's about getting the preparation right. There's going to be a long flight tomorrow, some tired bodies when they finally reach Japan, but they'll be ready, and you'll see a different Ireland. I think tonight we tend to forget, a lot of them played in Niall Quinn's testimonial match on Tuesday. It's only 48 hours ago, so there'll be some tired bodies. They have to come back on the flight afterwards as well. Haven't really rested enough, but Mick will get them right. The next week or so, he'll make sure that they've recharged the batteries and they're up for the games in hand.
Gary, I know we started by asking you how you felt about missing out on the World Cup. What a stupid question that was, and here it comes again, watching this.
I know, it's still heartbreaking watching it, knowing the lads are going to fly out in the morning for what's the greatest show on earth, really, the World Cup. But I don't think the lads' confidence will be done it too much. You don't like losing games, but like Ray said, you've got to take the positives from it. I thought all the subs when they come on looked lively and sharp, especially, like I said, Stephen Reid looked powerful, and he'd done his hopes for starting place the world of good.
Well, plenty, and I do mean plenty of football coming your way here